Hypothyroidism, muscle weakness, soreness, and exhaustion. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Sheba and I'm here to talk to you about your thyroid health. Today specifically, we're going to cover the subject of feeling that muscle weakness, soreness, fatigue, not having your usual sense of energy with hypothyroidism and how you can alleviate that. Before we get started, I do want to mention that I'm not a doctor or a clinician. While all the information I do share with you does come from me reading medical research papers online, watching lectures, reading textbooks, this is something I'm doing in my own time to actually educate myself, and I'm also trying to share that education and information with you. Before taking any supplement, please make sure you talk to whichever clinician you consult with most, endocrinologist, naturopath, nutritionist, or even your GP, because you want to make sure that any supplement you take, any medication you are self-prescribing does not interfere with any other medication you are on, as well as any other medical condition that you might have. Not every single supplement is suited for every single person. Additionally, I do want to mention this is also where conducting a full blood panel at least once a year is really important. That blood panel can give you insight into where your real deficiencies are, and it can also provide you with the information you need to help you understand what actual supplements you need to take. Please understand this video is only for education purposes. Please do your own research, talk to your doctor before doing anything, okay? Now, with hypothyroidism, a lot of us have experienced feeling a sense of fatigue. You feel exhausted, you feel like you're dragging your feet, you want to nap in the middle of the day, you don't have the energy you want to have to hang out with your friends or family, you go to the gym and you don't have your usual stamina that you do, you might notice that you're just constantly feeling tired, your body is aching. It is also important to note that the way in which you experience these symptoms will be dependent on a number of different factors depending on your age, gender, lifestyle, diet, other pre-existing medical conditions, where you live, how you live, your sleep, your stress, etc. So you are very valid to experience these symptoms in the way that you are, but understand that you do not have to experience those symptoms. Now, one symptom, let's say you're experiencing muscle soreness or fatigue, could actually be due to a variety of deficiencies in your body. Again, this is where the blood panel comes in handy, so you actually know what those deficiencies are. Overall, try and consume a well-balanced diet, which is rich in all macro as well as micronutrients. When it comes to your thyroid, we have two very crucial micronutrients that we look at. These are iodine and selenium. Interestingly enough, a deficiency in both iodine and selenium can lead to you feeling that sense of weakness and fatigue. It can also make you feel dizzy. The important thing that I have to mention here is both iodine and selenium should not be taken in supplement form unless you've been told to do so by your doctor. While low levels of iodine and selenium can actually have detrimental effects on the body, so can high levels of iodine and selenium. So both levels of these micronutrients, i.e. selenium and iodine, in high as well as low levels can influence your body in pretty negative ways. This is also why you want to make sure you're eating food sources which are rich in these micronutrients, and your doctor should be testing your iodine levels specifically, especially if you have any thyroid ailments or conditions, okay? Moving down the list, we have vitamin B12 and vitamin C. Both of these are actually water-soluble vitamins, so if you've ever taken vitamin B or vitamin C, sometimes you might notice that it makes you pee really bright yellow. That's because your body is often flushing out the excess vitamins of B as well as C. I've actually seen this more with vitamin B. I've heard a lot of clients talk about it over the years where they feel like they're peeing highlighter fluid. It's very normal. please don't freak out. But both a deficiency in vitamin B12 and vitamin C can also influence your anemia levels. Especially if you are a woman, you have probably experienced anemia at some point in your life, and that paleness, that tiredness you experience in your body and your skin, that lack of energy that comes with being anemic can also be owed to a deficiency in vitamin B12. So a deficiency in both vitamin B12 and vitamin C not only can be attributed to anemia, but they can also make you feel tired and weak. Speaking of anemia, we also have a deficiency in iron. Again, that can lead to you feeling anemic. And if you have an iron deficiency, that can also lead you to feel dizzy as well as that sense of fatigue. Now, if you are anemic, your doctor should be giving you a prescription to take either iron supplements, vitamin C supplements. They might be giving you vitamin B shots. These can actually really help with the symptoms. And if you are also experiencing a shift in your menstrual cycle, please make sure you also bring that up to your doctor, because that could also be a sign of anemia. Often anemic patients have heavier flows during their menstrual cycle. For that reason, additionally, you want to make sure you are supplementing with the right vitamins or minerals so that your body can recover and you are not pretty much like feeling like you're gonna die. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but then we have vitamin D. Vitamin D is found in bulk quantities in the sunshine. However, if you live in a place that doesn't get a lot of sun, you live in a more winter, snowy, gloomy environment, make sure you are taking vitamin D regularly. So if you have a deficiency in vitamin D, that can also cause muscle pain, muscle cramps, as well as fatigue. And lastly, we have magnesium. If you have a deficiency in magnesium, you will experience it in the form of lethargy or fatigue. Additionally, you might also be experiencing a lot of muscle cramps. A magnesium deficiency can also affect your overall circulation. So if you're experiencing a lot of like pins and needles, you're experiencing a lot of like cramps at night in your legs, this could be due to a magnesium deficiency. The cool thing with magnesium is you can actually buy it in a lotion or spray form, and you can apply it topically onto the skin where you do experience those cramps or that tingling feeling, and it can actually help alleviate that. If you would like more information about symptoms, supplements, food sources when it comes to hypothyroidism, please make sure you check out the link in my bio. I actually have an ebook that's titled the exact same thing, i.e. symptoms, supplements, and food. If you would like to win a free copy of this ebook, all you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to my channel and engaging with my videos. In each of my videos, I ask you a question and then you leave a comment, and I pick one person from all of my comments across the board once a week, and you win a free copy of one of my ebooks. So in today's video, all I'm going to ask you is to leave a comment and tell me about one thing that you want to improve when it comes to your thyroid health. It can be brief, it can be a paragraph, it doesn't matter. The more comments you leave, the more you engage, the more increases your chances of winning. There's nothing else. I just I message you rather, and I give you a free coupon code where you can go and download the ebook for free. Before I end this video, I also do want to add some notes as a personal trainer that might also help you with feeling that sense of fatigue or exhaustion with hypothyroidism. The first thing I want to mention is dehydration. Not only do I refer here to the lack of you consuming water, but you also might be consuming a lot of beverages that dehydrate you even more, such as caffeinated beverages. One thing to remember is that coffee, for instance, is actually really harmful for your thyroid hormone, and your thyroid function. The chances are you are feeling really exhausted, you're having a lot of trouble kind of staying awake, getting things done throughout the day, and then you're drinking a lot of coffee. What is happening is actually very counterproductive. Instead, you are harming your thyroid, its function, you are dehydrating your body even more, and you're actually exhausting yourself even more by consuming all this caffeine. Caffeine is also really bad for your heart health when consumed in large quantities, but also specifically with hypothyroidism, coffee is just not ideal. Make sure you are drinking a lot of water because that dehydration can also lead to you feeling exhausted. Try and steer clear of coffee or caffeinated beverages. Instead, consider eating more energy-rich foods, smoothies, juices, and eat a good, healthy, energy-inducing diet, okay? The other thing I want to mention, especially as a trainer, I've had clients who've come in and they said, I experienced pins and needles, for example, in my hands or feet. Often that can also be due to a pinched nerve in your spine. When there is a pinched nerve, that can also lead to you feeling that tingling sensation. If that pain is really, really high, like especially if it's over a 5 out of a 10, this is something you need to bring to the attention of your doctor. If you have a job where you are sitting a lot, where you have a sedentary job, or you have a job where you're doing a lot of heavy lifting, you're working in a warehouse, there might be a possibility that you might have a pinched nerve due to sitting, lifting, turning in bad form, and that can also be pretty detrimental to your disc and spinal health. Make sure you are stretching regularly, you are seeing somebody, either a chiropractor, massage therapist, or you are exercising properly with the right form. That's very, very important. It's not about how much you are lifting, but it's about how you are lifting. Apart from that, please make sure you are taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. If you ever have any more questions, you can leave them down below. I'm xsheebax across all social media platforms. You can message me, follow me, and engage with me anywhere you'd like. Until next time, think strong always. Know that with time you will get better, you will feel better, you will heal, and if there's any way in which I can help, I always will. Take care. Bye.